I open my eyes at midnight to the sound of the ocean and my brother's breathing. It's been 10 months since Cal drowned, but the dreams still escape. I'm confident in the dreams, liquid with the sea. I'm breathing underwater, eyes open and unstung by salt. I see fish, a school of silver-bellied moons thrumming beneath me. Cal appears, ready to identify, but these aren't fish we know. Mackerel, he says, his words escaping in bubbles that I can hear. But the fish aren't mackerel. Not bream, not any of the names we offer. They're pure silver. An unidentified species, we say, as we watch them fold and unfold around us. The water has the texture of sadness, salt and heat and memory. Cal is in the room when I wake. He's milky-skinned in the darkness, dripping of ocean. Impossible, but so real I smell salt and apple gum. So real I see the scar on his right foot, a long-healed cut from glass on the beach. He's talking about the dream fish, pure silver, unidentified, and gone. The room is dark except for the moonlight. I feel through the air for the dream, but instead I touch the ears of Cal's Labrador, Woof. He follows me everywhere since the funeral, a long line of black I can't shake. Usually he sleeps on the end of my bed or in the doorway of my room, but for the last 2 nights he's slept in front of my packed suitcases. I can't take him with me. You're an ocean dog. I run my finger along his nose. You'd go mad in the city. There's no sleeping after dreams of Cal, so I pull on clothes and climb out the window. The moon is 3/4 empty. The air is as hot as day. I mowed late yesterday, so I collect warm blades of grass on the soles of my feet as I move. Woof and I get to the beach quickly. There's almost nothing between our house and the water. There's the road, a small stretch of scrub, and then dunes. The night is all tangle and smell, salt and tree, smoke from a fire far up the beach. It's all memory, too. Summer swimming and night walks, hunts for fig shells and blennies and starfish. Farther toward the lighthouse, there's the spot where the beaked whale washed ashore, a giant at 6 meters, the right side of its face pressed against sand, its one visible eye open. There was a crowd of people around it later, scientists and locals studying and staring. But first there was Mum and Cal and me in the early cold. I was 9 years old, and with its long beak it looked to me like it was half sea creature, half bird. I wanted to study the deep water it had come from, the things it might have seen. Cal and I spent the day looking through Mum's books and on the internet. The beaked whale is considered one of the least understood creatures of the sea, I copied into my journal. They live at depths so deep that the pressure could kill. I don't believe in ghosts or past lives or time travel or any of the strange things that Cal liked to read about. But every time I stand on the beach, I wish us back, to the day of the whale, to any day before Cal died. With what I know, I'd be ready. I'd save him. It's late, but there'll be people from school out, so I walk farther up to a quiet spot. I dig myself into the dunes, burying my legs past my hips, and stare at the water. It's shot with moon, silver leaking all over the surface. I've tried and tried to stop thinking about the day Cal drowned. But I can't. I hear his words. I hear his footsteps through the sand. I see him diving, a long, frail arc that disappears into sea. I'm not sure how long I've been here when I see Mum walking over the dunes, her feet struggling to find traction. She sits on one side of me and lights a cigarette, cupping it from the night. She started smoking again after Cal died. I found her and Dad hiding behind the church after the funeral. "Don't say it, Rach," she said, and I stood between them and held their free hands, wishing Cal had been there to see the strangeness of our parents smoking. Dad's a doctor. He's been working with Doctors Without Borders since the divorce 10 years ago. Mum's a science teacher at the high school in Sea Ridge. They've called cigarettes death sticks all our lives. We watch the water without talking for a while. I don't know how Mum feels about the ocean now. She doesn't go in anymore, but we meet at the edge every night. She taught Cal and me how to swim, how to cup water, how to push it back and control its flow. She told us not to be afraid. Don't ever swim alone, though, she said, and apart from that one time, we didn't.